Okay, so it's Todd. Regular Gov Reports. Just doing that for continuity. Not much review of anything yet. Still trying to learn about video editing and sound editing, and yeah, there's a lot to it, and so life gets in the way. But today, my brother had sent me a link to a website like band videos, and it was Alex Jones interviewing Andrew Tate, and they talked for like 2+ hours about a variety of things. I'm not quite done with it yet. Just the underlying theme is that there are a lot of things going on in this world, a lot of things that need to be questioned, a lot of things that need to be looked into further. And, as they say, information is power, and the more that we are able to learn about things, the better we're able to decide what is best for ourselves, to determine our own destiny and our own outcome. As sovereign individuals, it is up to us to make choices and to be proactive. With that, there's a lot of things going on with the upcoming elections for 2024. You had the Republican debate, and I didn't bother watching it. I've seen some highlights of different things, and I have my opinions about each one of them. The one that I'm wondering about is Vivek Ramaswamy, because during his addressing of the audience, you could say, he quoted basically verbatim Barack Obama from his campaign. Now, what's he doing quoting Barack Obama? Now, Barack Obama's a great orator. I have no respect for the man and what he stands for. I grew up in Illinois. I know how Illinois politics work. I've seen it. When you end up with multiple governors in jail, it kind of tells you about the state. That's where he came from. That's where he was introduced. So, birds of a feather, so to speak. But Vivek talked about that he was the skinny guy with a funny last name. Just makes me wonder. Things that make you go, who is he really? You can live with somebody for decades and not really know who they are. So here we are, all being spoon-fed this narrative, because it is a narrative. It is controlled. And therefore, the information that is released and given to us, in my mind, is suspect. So I just kind of wonder, who is he really? He has connections with a very liberal school, university. He has connections with a particular individual with ties to world organizations, dealing with the New World Order and other things. It's disturbing. There's a lot of things that are disturbing. And so there needs to be careful consideration with this and with everything as we move forward. We need to look at so much it can get overwhelming. So it's of concern for myself and those people that I care about and who are under my care, and that I am just, need to serve and to provide for and to protect. So it's very important that we try and gather as much information from as many sources as possible. And there's a critical time that is coming. Some things are coming down the pipe that we've seen before, and that didn't really work the first time. Didn't do what they were said that they were going to be doing, and the outcomes were very negative for us as people, as a citizenry, and as sovereign individuals. There was much that was degraded. So we need to be careful moving forward. Well, calling it like it is, there are mandates and false narratives that are being put forth by outlets and governments. We're being lied to. We're being gaslit. So we need to be careful. We need to take into consideration what it is that we value most. Am I a man of integrity? My desire to be authentic? I don't know. There's my own personal BS that I deal with on a daily basis. My shortcomings and my self-delusions. As time progresses, there's self-delusions will become more and more dangerous, and we need to really decide who we are. I need to decide what I'm going to do, who I am, how to move forward and make right choices. There are things that are true, there are things that are false, there are truth. And as someone who's striving to be a man in my own life, there are some decisions that are coming up in our lives in the near future that are going to be fairly pivotal. The last time I went through, I didn't get it, didn't take it. Family didn't get it, family didn't take it. And still not gonna. So we need to decide for ourselves, are we going to be victims? Or are we going to be proactive, stand up for ourselves, and open ourselves up to risk? Because this conflict is real, and it's happening, and it's becoming more and more costly. One way or another, it's going to cost something. So we got to figure out what price we want to pay, so that we can decide who we want to be. I don't know. This is just spewing. I've been very vague in general because I don't have. I'm just, I'm expressing things. I'm just some schmuck, some regular guy. I don't have any great accomplishments. I don't have any great resume or lineage or anything of that nature. Well, lineage, yes. Great parentage, but struggle to live up to it. And but I'm just frustrated with what I see and what's happening. the children of this generation, where, I look at them and I wonder, how can we help them to learn to protect themselves, and to stand up for themselves and what is right, true, and correct. Because there is black and white, there is right and wrong, there is a difference. There's good and there's evil. And we must choose. Just got to figure out how to help them to make good choices. I don't know.